Hello. Can you guys hear me? Hi, everyone. Super. Okay. Um, let's see here. So welcome to the stream. Just a few minutes early here. I was just trying to test everything out. So Switzerland and Finland. Hey. Welcome to the stream. Let's see here. I should have my build a sim somewhere in one of these worlds. Well, of course. There we go. Let's do this. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I should really be sleeping too, but I decided to stream at this time specifically so that people from America and Australia as well could both have a proper time to actually watch the stream. So, thank you. Hello. Yeah, that's just what I'm talking about. So I chose this streaming time so everybody could kind of have a somewhat good time to watch the stream. So let's just take my sim here. I think we're going to Granite Falls. So we're gonna build 2 houses in this stream, I think. One of them is going to be with the help of you guys. So if you have a build that you want me to build, tell me in the comment section and we will try to figure out what type of build we should do. But the first build here that we're going to do is it is going to be in Granite Falls, as you guys can see here. I posted on my Twitter. If you don't follow me there, go follow me. I try to be a lot more vocal on Twitter at this point, so definitely go follow me. But I asked what kind of build which we should do while we're waiting for the terrain tools to be released, and let's see if we can't find who it was. The Twitter user and I'll be the queen, which is a really funny name, sent me a picture of this beautiful, really beautiful, gorgeous modern cabin, and I thought it was just to die for. So I thought we would do that first. But yeah, again, if you guys have any builds that you want me to do, or that you think could be a... yeah, that's cool. That you guys want me to do, tell me in the stream and we'll figure it out together over the course of this stream. But I think we should just jump into the first one here. Now this is an old build I did for last year, I think. So anything with tons of plants and trees would be cool. Yeah, it's funny that you say that you love my landscaping, but because I actually think that landscaping is the part I'm worst at. So it's just, I'm not that good at landscaping. But yeah, just hold on a second. I'm just gonna switch my switch out my headset here so we can kind of get a headset that's a bit more comfortable. I was initially going to have the my webcam on so you guys could kind of see everything that was going on. I know a lot of you guys want me to show my face, and I thought the streams would be a good time to do so, but I couldn't actually get my cam to work, so that's definitely something I'm gonna have to work out for the next stream. Lol, hate to be annoying, but can you say katakara pu kaitidu on todola huva? I have no idea. Something with trees and flowers or something would be amazing. I mean, yeah, we could definitely do that. So I think we're going to... that an old couple would live in. Ah, that could be cool as well. Actually have... I mean, you guys can know this firsthand. So I have a lot of really cool stuff planned, I think. Definitely also with the terrain tool. So I recently saw the Disney version of Atlantis, and that was so good. I mean, ridiculous. And so, okay. I have no idea why you wanted me to say that, but that's cool. But yeah, I recently saw Atlantis, and that city was so beautifully made. So that's something I want to try to recreate in The Sims when the terrain editing comes. Also saw Mulan, or Mulan, whatever you call it, where you're from. And that house was also just beautiful. So that's also a house that I feel like I want to try to recreate. And oh my god, I have like a whole folder on my computer with stuff that I want to do. So if you want to see the house I'm trying to recreate, definitely go to my Twitter and look for the tweet where I asked what we could do while we wait for the terrain tools. And you can kind of see the reply of the house I'm trying to recreate here. Now I'm just going to have to use a lot of imagination here, seeing that there is a lot of gray area. Shrimp soup is really good. Okay, so at least I know now what I said. Hello. My old house with wood only. Okay, that could be interesting. Let's see if we can't figure this out. So this is a lot of trial and error here. I don't actually know what the house looks like from the back. Yeah, I'm doing the house from the tweet at the moment. To try and kind of recreate that. I can kind of see what it looks like from the side though. So let's just bring that in here. My favorite thing about building in The Sims. That's a really good question. So, what I love about The Sims is the ability to mimic real life. I mean, for me, and a lot of people ask me that, but for me, The Sims is all about a creative outlet. And as most of you guys know, I am a chef in real life, and that is also a very good way for me to be creative. But when I'm at home and I don't feel like, hello Italy, when I'm at home and I don't feel like, for example, cooking, which I don't want to do because I spent my whole day doing it at work, I want to be creative in some other way. And I found that The Sims was a really good way to do that, to kind of get that need for creativity fulfilled. So that's what I really love about The Sims, and I just love playing with colors, different architectural ideas, design ideas, all that kind of good stuff. I've always been very what is the word? Creative, I believe, when it comes to things like this. So yeah, it started with the Aw, thank you. But I actually started with the Sims 2 and then kind of yeah, continued playing from there. I mean, I've been playing The Sims for as long as I can remember. I'm going to... I mean, it looks like... I don't know if you guys can see the picture. Maybe I should just post it real quick here. There you guys go. Hello Israel. Oh my god, Israel's gonna host Eurovision this year. I'm so excited for that. But yeah, thank you for watching my videos. It's so cool. I love doing these streams with you guys. Another one from Israel. Welcome to the stream. So we're gonna have to figure out how we can recreate this. If you guys can see it in the picture that I just posted in a comment, we're trying to recreate this house here. Let's just pull that out. Oops, wrong key. There we go. And I feel like there's a lot of gray areas here, so we kind of can take a lot of creative liberty with this build and still trying to keep the vision of the build. Thank you for successfully building. Thank you for successfully watching. I asked for it. Oh, so you're the guy or the girl who asked for the builds. Cool. I thought it was such a cool build. I loved the aesthetic of it, and that's the reason why... can we get this up here? That's the reason why I chose to do this build. I just loved the way that it looked and felt, so I really wanted to do it. And pull that out as well. Good, 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 good. Okay, we're going somewhere here. I wish we could pull this out a little bit more, but I guess this is going to be good enough. I mean, maybe we should... Nah, that's good. So this is going to be a modern cabin type of build, and again, I love the way that it looked, so I want to try to recreate that. We're gonna need a lot of wood, and I always get so jealous of people who can build in The Sims and like do landscaping and stuff, cause I'm terrible at it. Like literally, you know, a lot of people actually tell that to me, and when people ask me what can I do to, you know, to be better at building or stuff like that, I simply just say to them, look at ideas on, you know, Google, YouTube, get inspiration from other builders in The Sims as well, and that's a really good way to kind of be better at building. I'm sorry if it's sometimes I just stop my speaking. It's because I'm trying to follow the chat as well as building here, and it's really difficult. Finally, okay, so I'm just gonna answer that real quick. My favorite type of building style, and this should come as no surprise to you guys, but it is modern builds. I love modern architecture and modern furnishing with a touch of, you know, this really contemporary old school style to it. And if my webcam were working at the moment, you guys would be able to see that that is something that I have present here in my own apartment as well. So yeah, but yeah, modern I would say is definitely my favorite style. So what else do we have here? First time I catch you live streaming. Yeah, again, as I said in the beginning, I really wanted to pick a time here where everybody could watch. So it is kind of late here where I am in Denmark at the moment. So we are so it is a little over 10 p.m. at the moment here where I am, but yeah, I chose this streaming time because it was the most convenient for everybody, and I wanted everybody to be able to watch wherever they were in the world. So yeah, and welcome to the stream. Welcome. We're gonna have a really good time here, I think. I'm trying to look for some windows here. For those joining the stream now, we're building a house that one of you posted to my Twitter feed when I asked what kind of builds we could do while we were waiting for terrain tools to be released, and this was posted to me and I really loved it. So this is what we're trying to recreate here. I mean, it's actually kind of difficult. I'm just gonna open that link, see what we have going on here. Cardboard box. That's good. That's really good. Yeah, I know. So it is kind of late here in Europe, but I mean, it's time that's like where you can still be up, and then people from the US and, you know, the Asian countries and Australia and all that kind of good stuff can still watch it with us, and that's kind of what I try to do here. We need... Oh, this is perfect, isn't it? Let's just do that. Yes, I'm not happy with this. Let's be honest. It's yeah, I'm actually... Oh, but then it doesn't fit. Just extend that. Get that. I love see how he does because I shared the album of my group in Israel with The Sims, and of course Blink Blake because I really enjoyed broadcasting video. Ah, thank you. Which is your preferred food to cook? Okay, this is a really interesting question that I would love to answer. So here in Scandinavia, we have a cooking style that is called New Nordic, translated directly from Danish. And what that means is that we only cook with produce from the north, like here in Scandinavia. So if we need, for example, something that resembles the taste of lemons, we would use something that would have the same acidity and you know, taste as lemons, but not actually be lemons. And that's kind of the whole idea behind New Nordic cooking, is to try and find foods that can only be grown here. So we kind of only use the produce that is here in the Scandinavian countries. And that is definitely my preferred way of cooking. I love that way of thinking, that you have to... Yeah, it is super difficult, but it actually also, it's a really nice challenge that you have to find produce that you can only get from the north. And if you guys, and I'm sure you have heard of this, but there were a very famous Michelin-starred restaurant here in Denmark called Noma, which stand for Nordisk Mad, which is translated to Nordic food. And that is definitely the type of food that I aspire to create once I, in the near future, hopefully get my own restaurant. Which DLC has the nicest texture and stuff? Okay, so my favorite DLC, is this including expansion packs as well, or are we only talking game packs and stuff packs? Yes to what? I'm so confused. We need to find something more resembling that. Oh, okay. Super lackey. All good here. I mean, where I'm from, it says that the streaming it says on my end that the streaming is at the highest quality it can be for you guys, so I don't know. Yeah, I do think that being a chef is really stressful, and not only the cooking part but everything about it. So like in a lot of TV shows, like for example Hell's Kitchen or MasterChef or all that kind of good stuff, when you're actually watching that, there's a lot of stuff that is being cut, so you don't actually get to see what is going on behind the scenes, because there's a lot of prepping to do and a lot of you having to communicate right with the waiters, because if the front of the house and the back of the house, which is the kitchen, don't actually talk well together and work well together, you're just not gonna have a good service, and that is going to be reflected on the customers. So yeah, okay, so the DLC, I just wanted to know, was that the expansion packs only, or the whole, like all of the DLCs? Okay, I'm gonna do something here, because I'm not digging the way that looks, because we can't find. They said all the DLCs. Okay, of all the DLCs, oh man, that's really hard. There's so many good items in this game at this point. My favorite, what would that be? I think I would have to go with the Windenburg expansion pack. Get Together maybe is, I mean, it's a tie between that and Get to Work. Those two I feel like have the most useful stuff in it, and the best looking stuff as well. So I really feel like that is, yeah, I would say that is the best best looking stuff of all of the games. But I mean, there is a lot of really good looking stuff in The Sims. Oh my god, yeah, the jungle adventure pack for the what is it called, plants as well, so good. The plants in that pack was, but I mean, the stuff in Jungle Adventures were really good as well, but not as good as the general stuff in some of the other packs. I started cooking some weeks ago, only for you and MasterChef. Yeah, I actually grew up in a family. So both my mom and my stepdad are both trained chefs, which is kind of, I would say, they kind of have a hand in me being a chef as well, which is, you know, just the way that things went. But but I will still say go for it. If you love what you do when you cook and all that stuff, definitely go for it. So the height of the walls on the second floor is the same as the lower level. So we have the lowest floor or height, wall height on them. My least favorite DLC is most of the stuff packs, honestly. I don't have the most of these stuff packs just because I don't want to buy them. I'm not getting that much out of YouTube, you know, money-wise, as a lot of other YouTubers are, just because I have been seeing a huge decline in my my view rate and all that stuff. So it has been definitely a struggle to keep continuing while you see that people are just not watching your content. And but I'm still gonna keep going still, and I always will. It's just it's been a little hard lately. I see my mom just enter the stream. Hey, mom. Yeah, that's really my mom. Okay, so what are you thinking about the windows? Are they too much? I mean, we still have a lot of landscaping to do. We can always change it in the end. But yeah, that is really my mom joined the stream, and she actually asked me to help her change her name on here on YouTube, so people would know that it was her. I think the wood should be slightly lighter. Yeah, I could kind of see that. Let's try it. I mean, slightly lighter. Is that better? Or are we looking for maybe this? I mean, we can just keep this for now and kind of look at it later. We need a paneling here. Okay, so somebody asked for something. The stream is a welcome. Oh, thank you. What inspired me to start my channel? Okay, so this is a story that I have been I've told a lot, and I'm glad that you guys still want to hear it. I started this channel because from the Netherlands. Hello, welcome to the stream. So what was I saying? Okay, I started this channel because I had to move home because I was diagnosed with stress and a depression, which was not the most amazing thing to ever happen to me, but it happened and I moved past it. That's it. But I needed something to do. I needed something to help me take my mind off everything going on. And that's when I wanted to start a YouTube channel, because I've always been playing The Sims and I've always built houses. And when I started, I didn't know that there was such a big community for this. But yeah, I mean, I started and people have just been so welcoming, and then people there was like this whole big thing where people kept comparing me to the Sim Supply, which I later found out I should take as a huge compliment because he is really amazing at what he does. But it came to that point, to a point where people were just like really mean about it, and I just didn't want that. So I changed my logo and the way that I do things and all that kind of good stuff, and here we are now, and I've been doing this for almost 4 years at this point. Going to bed, customer. Oh, okay. Let's all for creating him. Love your bills. Stress and depression are tough to deal with. Look how far you've come. Yay. Oh, bull windows. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, I mean, stress is just not something that you joke about unless you have, like, people who haven't been in that situation have no idea what it's really like. But yeah, I'm really glad I overcame it, and it has been a very long time since that happened. I mean, there's a difference between the stress that I feel at work and the stress that I had at that point in my life. It was just, it was not great, but yeah. But yeah, keep asking questions. This is really fun. It's so great to interact with you guys. Comment up. Okay, so I'm just looking at the picture now. I mean, I know this part isn't in the picture, but I think we've kind of achieved something that looks somewhat similar at this point. I mean, with lighting and all of that stuff in the end. Oops. I think we're going to get there. I just wanted to, because we need to have... Well, don't be nervous. I'm not gonna bite you, so you can ask almost anything you want. And if there's something I just don't want to answer, I'm not gonna do it. So just yeah, feel free to ask whatever you feel like. Oh yeah, I love cooking food from other countries. So when you're actually starting to become a chef here in Denmark, we have a period where you're still, like me, a student or trainee or whatever you want to call it. So a chef trainee, and you have a 3.5-year period where you're gonna do that. And throughout that period, I am going to school 3 times. The first 2 times is 10 weeks, and the last time, which is for me here in January, is going to be 7 weeks. And when we are at school, we study French cooking and the French techniques and all that stuff that comes with it, because the French really know how to cook, and there's just nothing can compare to the French cooking. I mean, like, really nothing. So we study that, and I really do enjoy French cooking. I mean, it's a really interesting way of cooking, and the techniques they have is something you can apply to the way of cooking that I want to do, which is the New Nordic. So oh damn, the picture is just to get inspiration. I don't know if now it's not going to be exactly the same, because that's like impossible. But yeah. I have tried dulce de leche. It's really delicious. I really like it. I actually made a cake with it once, and it was really good, a cheesecake. So yeah. But I don't have at this time any plans to do a cooking video. It's so sad how many people go through depression and stress in their life. I think it says something about the society we live in. Yeah, I totally agree. So what do we have here? Okay, I feel like we should start to do the interior, and then we will work at the exterior as the last thing. So I want to bring in this flooring here. I definitely actually what do you like more, building or furnishing? I would say that I like both of them equally. Sometimes I feel like it's a very big struggle to furnish something. For example, my dream house build, if you have seen that, or if you haven't, go check it out on my channel right now, just a plug for myself. But yeah, if you have watched that video, it was such a struggle to just to do that. I mean, it was such a big build, and I feel like sometimes with these big builds, I feel like the furnishing is a struggle just because there's so much to furnish. Hello. But I would say I do like both really much. Okay, this isn't working out as I thought it would. Let's move that over. But yeah, I would say it's an equal part of furnishing and building, depending on what kind of build I'm actually doing. So hope that answers your question. Let's use this one. I haven't actually used this one yet. And I can finally do it. There we go. Oh, no. God damn it. Come here. There we go. Okay. How can you deal with the in-game music for so long? I'm already driving me nuts. I actually turned my music down, so down in the yeah, that's really good. I don't know. Usually when I'm building, I have turned the music down in the game, and when I'm building, I'm just not listening to it. It just doesn't bother me, because I usually listen to my own music when I'm building. So it's, yeah, I don't really notice it, to be honest. We need a wooden flooring in here. And I feel like this, maybe like a lighter tone of this. Am I right? I feel like that looks really good. Okay, and we have like these creamy beige colors on the walls, kind of mixed in with some wooden texture. Yeah, I know. And I mean, okay, so I just I follow SimGuru Kate on Twitter, and I applied to become a game changer. Simply because I love this game so much, and I know a lot of other people who has the same amount of subscribers and all that stuff are game changers, and I really want to become a game changer, to do exactly those kind of things, to help make the game better. For example, with the urban concept where the roof just clips through the building. It's so annoying. Why hasn't that been fixed yet? And it's been like, what, 4 years, and it's still not fixed. So that's definitely some of the things that I would love to help improve in the game. No, I don't use Spotify. I actually use Google Music or Google Play Music. I have playlists in there that you guys can follow if you want. But I don't use Spotify. I don't know why. It's just... Actually, I do know why. I'm just a Google fan. I can't help it. I'm like... I love Google so much. So it was just like... no-brainer. No Spotify for this guy. Google Music all the way. We need... No, that's way too big. Why is it so big? Is it this one? Maybe darker. Yeah, it's good. Okay, do you create a specific history for a sim to live in these houses? No, actually I don't. I never actually create stories for my sims to live in these houses. You can kind of... Oh, oops. Wrong key. Damn. Let's just jump into it here again. That was so awkward. I have a specific sim, and it's the same sim I use in all my buildings, all my build videos as well. So she's kind of the one that I just build with all the time. And yeah, that's annoying too. So I just have one sim. I don't create stories for the houses. I kind of let you guys do that. So I know we can kind of see in the screenshots of the house here that this was supposed to be like one big urban floor plan with high ceilings, but I feel like, yeah, we can definitely do it lighter, but I just wanted to, yeah, we're not gonna have this one big urban floor plan with the downstairs. That would just be too overkill. So we're gonna have it in two parts instead, so we can kind of create a living room space up here, and have maybe something different downstairs. Let's find another color here. What about this one? Is it better? I think it's a bit more close to the one we can see in the picture. Welcome to the stream. Wow, we're actually a lot on the stream right now. So tell me where you guys are from. I want to do a I'm really not the right person to ask about that. Sorry, but I'm horrible when it comes to school. I don't even like going to school myself. Bedroom. Argentina and Scotland. Wow, welcome to the stream. Where should we do the kitchen? Should the kitchen be down here? I mean, we could create a really nice urban kitchen space here, like that. Have it there. Alabama and the US of A. Urban kitchen, yes. Okay, so we're gonna do the kitchen here, the living room upstairs, maybe some seating areas or like an easel or something in that space. Yeah, we could definitely have two houses or two rooms in the back here, connected by a nice big bathroom. Oh, I would love... Okay, this is going to sound super nerdy, but I have just been playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and I do have to say it's probably one of the best Assassin's Creed games in the series. But after playing that game, Greece for me at the moment, or Egypt, is the two places I want to travel to the most, because I think the history is so rich and there's so many like architectural things and historical things I want to see. I would also love to go to Australia. I mean, I want to travel the world. Let's keep it real. I want to see everything. Yeah, I've actually only played Fortnite twice, and I'm really bad at it. Which room should we start doing first? What do you guys think? Should we just go for the kitchen and work our way around it, or what is the plan here? Yeah, I mean, like, island hopping in Greece would be amazing. That's kind of a thing, but you have to have money to do that. So it's currently 22:43 at the moment, so it's kind of late. No, I haven't actually been playing Red Dead Redemption 2 because I've never played the first one, and I just kind of didn't feel like it. Let's jump into the kitchen. So what kind of style should we go for here? I mean, it is still a modern build. Yeah, I do have to say that I really do love the Nordic countries. I've been to both Sweden and Norway. I haven't been to Iceland. I would love to go to Iceland as well. I think it's such a beautiful place. Let's build ourselves a kitchen here. Shouldn't stop you either. Let's build a really cool kitchen. I mean, it is a modern cabin, so we might as well... In front of the windows. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Not in front of the windows. I have been bashed for that before, and I'm not gonna make the same mistake twice. So what I like to do when building houses, and especially in the kitchen here, so I'm gonna get all my good secrets here. We have like this wall light from I forget what it's called. What is this pack called? Like the wellness spa day. There it was. And I like to place my cabinets in front of those lights. So you can do that with Moveobjects. That kind of create like this really nice light effect on the back wall. So you kind of can have this really nice backlit wall, and you can kind of see in the cabinet that it creates like this really nice lighting effect. But there are infinites. Perhaps you could do an interior of a bit of a Nordic look. Oh, we can definitely do that. It's just, the thing is, there's not really any like really Nordic styles here in the game. I mean, the closest thing we've come is one of these two cabinets with some different styles, but yeah, we have like summer cottages here in Denmark as well, and some of them are super modern looking, and I would love to go to one of those. You guys help me here. Should we go for the white cabinets, or should we go for the brown ones? Yeah, a lot of people say that to me as well. I mean, the Danish style is just very modern looking, I guess. If you're seeing it from the outside eyes. And white on top, brown on bottom. Maybe. Nah. White all the way. It seems like people want that. So let's just go with that. We need to have some sort of smaller. Yeah, that's good. It kind of also brings out the light a bit better. Then we need an island, I think. So seeing that this is a modern cabin, I feel like no, 3 is enough. We need to have a dining space, but not like a whole table. Can you try a round island? Sure, let's see how it looks. Like all the way around, or round end pieces? This doesn't fit. Why doesn't that fit? Is it this one? I mean, I don't think... Yeah, no polar bears here. Definitely not in Denmark. It's just not enough snow, I guess. We need to have a sink at this part of the counter. Using the round islands. Yeah, it's just because I don't know what to do with them. We like... Thank you for joining the stream. Place it the other way. So you want like a big one here, or what is the... Like this one, or... Like this one? Round. Yeah, the island is tearing us apart. But the other round piece just doesn't fit really with this one. Then we have to use the Alt tab, and I honestly... Ah, okay. I think we can do maybe like this, maybe? That kind of looks like something else, doesn't it? I'm so confused. Just what is this? No, no, no. Sorry, but it's just not gonna happen. It's just nope. It's just, no, that's just never gonna happen. Not on my watch. Let's choose another wallpaper for the back wall here. Kinky mind you got there. Well, what am I supposed to do? Should we have like a stone back wall or a wooden texture maybe? We could have this like in a more grayish, brownish. What do you guys think? Maybe like this? Yeah, I mean, we still have to keep this a modern build, so I feel like we want to keep it as modern looking as possible. The brownish fits well. Yeah, but it's just gonna... It's gonna be too gray. I mean, if we could use maybe this one and then the lighter tone, it would fit to the beige wall a little better. I just think this becomes too gray compared to this. Let's go with this one. Man, the kitchen debate here was intense. Did you guys actually see... I saw on Twitter, which was so funny, that somebody used the thermostat here in the game. And, I think it was Fry from Simproved who actually said, or retweeted it or something, that once they actually started using the thermostat in the window, the bills for the house just went up with 30,000 simoleons. So it was just, I thought that was so funny. Just like, can you imagine that? Just having a thermostat running all the time and it's just like crazy. That would be the best. Well, not at least not for me, but for somebody else that'd be pretty funny. I feel like we can get away with mixing styles here. So kind of like this old school style with this new-ish. You look dirty. Yeah, and hello, Mom. And I'm gonna say this in Danish now. Vi arbejder efter et billede på Twitter, så vi bliver nødt til at have den farve på væggen. Okay, and for all of those who didn't understand that, I just told her that we were working off a picture from Twitter, so we kind of have to use this color to try to recreate what we can kind of see in the picture. So we need some chairs here, modern looking chairs, and trying to keep it kind of contemporary and still having that you guys, as you guys said, Scandinavian style, which is I saw something that Brits are obsessed with, pop of color. I don't really know what color would work here. Maybe we can have pops of color on the wall in the back to kind of bring that out, or like a... Oh, thank you. Thank you for joining the stream as well. We can definitely bring in some colors in the form of a plate of fruits. What else? We need this. Okay, so this is another good tip for you guys, if you guys didn't know this. So when you want to... Yeah, I know. Why would you have them here? Why would you not have them here? I mean, you can't really use them here now, can you? But yeah, Another tip for you guys, because I know you guys love that. Let's just change the color of that. If you want to have this stand closer next to the stovetop, what you want to do is enable the Moveobjects cheat. You want to pick out the countertop like this, and then you can kind of take this and grab it and press the Alt key, and then move it as close as you think it should be, and then put the counter back, and then it kind of fits a bit better here. It's a tip that I use with a lot of my builds. So, and I believe it was Fry who showed it through one of her videos, which I just thought was such a good tip. So now you guys know. Sim Lizzie, yeah, that's true. She does it too. It's a really good trick. So let's get some shells here and see if we can find the one we're looking for. There we go. Trying to maybe we should just go for black so it kind of matches. No, it doesn't mess up because this item would still be here and they can still use the front part of the countertop. So it doesn't actually mess up unless you start stacking items on top of each other. Then I do believe that it will start to conflict with where the sim can actually interact with the countertops, but there is a lot of countertop space in this room, so it shouldn't really be an issue. So yeah, I have a favorite color. Sorry, just distracted. My favorite color to work with would have to be excuse me, it would have to be blue, like the really dark marine blue. I love that color, and which is something you have probably seen me use like 100,000 times. Blue is an amazingly good color, especially in this game. So we need a splash of color in here. And let's just face it, we're gonna go with something yellow because it kind of works with the motive here. And I think we should just go with this one. I kind of like it. Bring in some lights. And we still want to, because now that you guys have said that we should do something a bit more Nordic inspired, let's just try and find some furniture that can actually work with that. Yeah, I know the no, he doesn't actually like it anymore. He hates that color. Let's find a chair that's probably a bit more maybe this one. I kind of like that more. That's a bit more architecture, Danish styled. What you would probably see. And a carpet, because why not? Go with the basic white one. And some sort of plant on the other side here. Yeah, the downsizing is probably one of the best things that they have added to this game in a very long time. Actually, most of the carpets in this game, I don't actually like them. What about the drink tray? Drink tray. Let's search for it. Oops. Okay, for some reason it can't. Oh, okay, that's weird. Yeah, I don't actually. Most of the carpets in this game, I don't actually like them. Just because I think they're just... Okay, I understand that this game is made by Americans. I totally understand that. Red lamp. Which lamp? As I was saying, yeah, I mean, the patterns are just all over the place with some of the carpets in this game, and I understand that it's made by Americans, but I do wish... I mean, I remember... Do you guys remember in... We can't make it red. There's only like 3 swatches. But do you guys remember in... What was it? Sims 2, I believe, where they made that IKEA stuff pack. That was the most amazing thing I've ever had in my life. It was so good. Just because there are so many options for a lot of items that were just Nordic inspired. So I really wish that they would bring that back at some point in the future. Should we have some French... It's interacting with the ceiling. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I really do. That's the biggest complaint I have about the game at this point. I mean, it took them 4 years to create the terrain tool, and it's not out yet, but it will be. But why did they remove the color wheel? They say it was for... No, I'm actually not gonna have anything there because I kind of like it to be open. Maybe just like this. Nope, not gonna happen. There you go. Totally lost my... Oh yeah, the color swatches. I understand why they made the swatches, but I would just have liked to seen that they would make swatches that so everything could go together. It just doesn't. There's just not enough swatch options, or at least have made a simplified version of the color wheel that we had in the first game. That would have been preferable. Should we add a banister to this? Oh, okay. We need some lighting. Yeah, the create a style tool. I miss that too. So good. I honestly don't understand. Or I can't understand why they deleted it or got rid of it, but it's just like, come on. Really? It's like, stop spamming, Mom. What are you doing? Looking for that good light. There we go. Okay, definitely not the same color here. Oops. Scale it down. Always. We need to change the color of this one. Nope. That's better. And this one. What is going on here? Thank you. Nah, it's fine. You know, it's just all in good fun. I like to scale these down so it's like they're not in your... Like they're not too in your face, if you guys know what I mean. Kind of like little spots in the ceiling instead. Definitely want one in here. Yeah, I hate the grid. It's something you can always count on in my builds. I hate building with the grids. If I can get rid of them as fast as possible, I will. I just hate the way that it looks. Yeah, I'm just not gonna work with it at all. It looks terrible. So what we're actually going to do here, because I can kind of see it in the picture, and I think we should try and have that still be the same. So in the picture there's this big or like little living space that kind of goes between two rooms or two squared surfaces. So I'm gonna have to maybe like make a little living space here. Still, this is going to be a bedroom, but then we could place a bedroom upstairs as well. It is a possibility. You could add sheer curtains to kitchen window. That way it's covered. Yeah, the curtains also, that's also a problem. They clip really annoyingly sometimes. We could try to add these. I just don't think I don't think anything really fits down here. I kind of think it looks really good open, especially in the nighttime when we add lighting and plants and all that good stuff to make it look really nice. Yeah, I don't really... I mean, most of the curtains in this game is just pathetic to be honest. But let's make a living room here. So what we want is a nice big couch, and we want it to preferably be like a couch with a chaiselong, maybe. I mean, I know this is an outdoor. Can we get something else, please? Open is good. Maybe like this. What color? Should we just go for black in here and then add a lot of accents with paintings and you know, yeah, sectionals would also be great. L-shaped couches, also freaking great idea. And they had that in Sims 3 as well, so where is it? I mean, what is going on? We have an ottoman here, which is... Can we place two of these on top of each other? There's the back, yeah, then we can still have the books from either side. And the clipping is really minimal, so that's good. Yeah, there we go. Oh, round stairs as well. round stairs is the dream. Also, just being able to place stairs on a diagonal, that would be like, that would give me life. That's what I'm hoping for. But yeah, do you guys I'm actually, oh, okay, so I have something really exciting to tell. I'm working at the moment on negotiations, or not negotiations, like trying to set up some collaborations with different builders. I'm already doing something with Fry from Simproved, and she's working on it right now, so I'm waiting for her to finish up her builds, and then I can get my hands on it, and I'm looking so much forward to that. But if there's anybody you would like me to collaborate with, hit me up on Twitter, and I will try to make it happen. I'm trying to, like, I'm trying to do different things here, and trying to collaborate with different people. So if there's Devin Bumpkin, oh yeah, that's a really good idea. Let's make that happen. I actually reached out to him one time before, and he didn't actually answer me, so I will definitely try to hit him up again and see if I can't make that happen. That would be amazing. He's such a good builder, isn't he? Simlicy. Yeah. Again, hit me up on Twitter, otherwise I'm just gonna forget. Definitely write it on my Twitter page, on my feed or whatever, and we will try to make it happen. I'm always looking for new ways to entertain you guys, and I feel like I'm at that point where I have to, like, get involved with the community as well, and doing collaborations is definitely the next step. So hit me up on Twitter, and yeah, because I have the worst. I'm just like the worst. I totally forget everything. So, just, what can we do in here? I mean, on the picture, it doesn't look like there's that much going on. We need another light here. And it's floating. Damn it. I actually have Discord, but I have no idea how to use it. I have no idea. I don't even know. Like, it's not even. I'm serious. I have no idea how to use that. Honestly, I don't know what I'm doing half the time. I pretend that I do, and then you guys don't notice, which is really good for me, because then I seem like I have my shit together. So should we put like a TV over here? I don't want the biggest TV, honestly. Could we just chuck this in the corner? Like so, and then try to kind of hide it away. Maybe like this. I kind of like the dark wood. I saw this. I saw that you could do this thing where you can kind of chuck this in here and then raise it up a bit. I thought that was a really cool idea. do have some decorations here. Okay, this is actually taking a lot longer than I anticipated. So maybe this is going to be the only thing that we do in this stream. It's almost 12 a.m. Oh yeah, we could downsize it. And move that down. On the right corner. Like here. I just kind of want it to be a bit hidden instead. So it's just like not too much in your face. This is a cabin after all, and I feel like shelving units. Let's find that one. I mean, we'd put some stuff on top of this. I saw this really cool trick where you can kind of put these really close to, so it kind of looks like they're just sitting on it, which I thought was such a good idea. As this, we could downsize this as well. I saw the most amazing, as you guys know, I don't use creative content in my game just because I feel like that's for other people to do, and I want to create stuff that all of you guys can use. Of course, given that you have the packs that I have. But I saw the most amazing creative content, and I really wish that they would hire some of those people to work for The Sims to create like those really high texture, cool looking stuff that they created. It was so good. Yeah, and it can break stuff, and that is exactly the reason that I don't use it. I don't want my game to break. I remember in The Sims 3 that my game broke once, and all my progression just got deleted. So ever since that day, I haven't actually used CC at all. I'm just not gonna use it. Pop of color, maybe put some mirrors on the wall here, just to kind of create some dimension. This? No, that's just too much. Oh, this one. It came with Spa Day, and I love using that. I just think it's such a nice little thing, and if you scale it up, it's really good too for the outside. There we go. That's kind of the living space. Yeah, I wish that turn the mirror. I can't turn it. It's just the way that it is. I wish that you could move mirrors up and down to a degree, so the Sims could still use it. That would be great if they could do that. Kind of like we can do with the paintings, but maybe not as overkill. You know, just as like a little thing so they could still use it. What should we do for the hallway here? Any ideas? What we can do in this space right here, just to maybe fill it up a bit. Oh, squeaky chair. Come on, EA. Yeah, I know. And again, that's why I want to become a game changer, so I can kind of help with these type of things, because I know that a lot of game changers, let's just bring up these counters, they came with the Jungle Adventures stuff pack, and in the beginning there wasn't any of these counters that you could sit with. There was only these ones, and none of these either. And the game changers helped with that fact and said, we need this. We need to have countertops that we can put chairs with, and we need to have countertops with matching cabinets as well. And they made it happen. So that's a dream. I wanna become a game changer. What should we do in this space here? I have no idea. So let's just jump into the bathroom. And this is one of the rare occasions where you're gonna see me do a bathroom, because let's face it, it's not my favorite thing in the world. And I want to do something fun in here that I don't normally do. So let's find... Yeah, I know. But I still think they are the worst. Maybe a darker tone. Oh, that was... Oh, no. Actually, let's use this one because I kind of like it. No. And maybe another wallpaper. That can kind of go with that. No, don't really like it. Let's actually take a cue from here and do like this, and maybe have the beige background. Okay, bring it on, Mr. Bathroom. So we're gonna move that over here. And move that here. Then we can have the shower in here, because I really do like that shower top combination. So we're gonna do that. And I'm gonna use the shower that came with the Seasons expansion pack, because that is my favorite shower at the moment. I think we should try and make it kind of match the kitchen without being too over the top matched, if you kind of get that, and get a top that kind of fits with it as well. Again, maybe like that. Okay, so I had that problem as well. I don't know what kind of keyboard you're using, but I have a Nordic keyboard, and I know that some of the keys that I have, and I believe it's the same for German and Swedish, Norwegian, places like that, that they actually move the camera. So what I do is, let's just see here, I press the Control Alt key, and then I press my up, my size up and size down. That way you don't actually, the camera won't move away. At least it doesn't do that for me. So try doing that and see if that doesn't help. Control Alt and then your size up, and Night night, mom. So awkward. Ah, the lighting is just crazy there. What is going on there? Oh, it's the window. Okay, let's just delete that one. And that one. Yeah, and I mean, Google isn't really helpful when it comes to The Sims and other keyboards. I had to figure stuff out myself, and it was like a lot of trial and error. But I finally got it to work. Damn, that's big. It's just, I'm looking for something to put on the wall here. I don't want to use shelving units again. I feel like we kind of overused those, but then again, I don't actually do that many bathrooms, so I feel like this would be something different for you guys. Yeah, my mom is a gamer too. Where do you think I got it? Can we move this up? And it's not touching. There we go. Let's try and blend those into the wall. Dinner's ready. No. She should play. No, she likes playing, you know, Need for Speed, all those racing games, and then Crash Bandicoot. That's kind of what she plays. And the old school Atari games like Booble Bobble. I have very fond memories playing Booble Bobble and the old school Hitman games. What else? I mean, I think this is probably the prettiest bathroom I've done in a very long time. What can we put on top of that? Can we put this up or just move it up? There we go. No, she doesn't have an Xbox. We are kind of a PlayStation maniacs in my family. It's always been PlayStation, and I honestly don't think that it's ever gonna be anything other than PlayStation. My family just we don't buy PlayStation or Xbox. It's always been that way for as long as I can remember. So honestly, I just think I don't like Xbox, to be honest. I mean, I'm sure it's a great gaming platform, and you know, whatever you can say about that, but I just think I play PlayStation for the exclusives and PC for all the other games that I want to play. And if you have an Xbox, it's kind of like, why would you have an Xbox if you have an expensive PC like me? There's no need for it, really. You can play all the games on Xbox, on PSC as well. So it's PlayStation all the way and PC for me. So no Xbox here. Let's get that in. Where can we put the shower curtains? Or not curtains, like, there we go. Like a little splash of green. Every time I build, I end up making it more practical than everything. Yeah, I usually do that too. Sometimes I have to stop myself and really ever since damn, I can't stop reading the comments. I'm gonna get to you in a little bit, Brunetti. But when I have that problem, what I do is I try to look at magazines and try to incorporate real life stuff and make it look more realistic looking. So it's okay, but make it look a bit more realistic and having it still be practical, but like stylized, like you see here. So if you like magazines and all that good stuff, try to look at some things from that and try to incorporate that into your buildings. That's kind of the best advice that I can give you. Let's find a rock, and I want it to be simple. We want it to be by the top. There we go. What do you guys think about this bathroom, huh? I mean, let's just take a look-see. Yeah, I know I don't like bathrooms, but when I really want to cram in, I think I can create something really good. Okay, so what did you say? Yeah, since crossplay Xbox is kind of useless. And honestly, the exclusives on PlayStation are just 100 times better. I mean, there's so many good exclusives. Like Horizon Zero Dawn, God of War, Spider-Man, The Last of Us, Uncharted. I mean, the list just goes on, and Sony really do know how to create truly amazing exclusive games. They really the hat off to that. So that's also the reason that I play on PlayStation, just because it is, I mean, their motto is 100% right. It's the best place to play if you want to play really good first party games. It is just the best place. So I have said that already quite late because I'm heading to bed when you start live stream. I live in the Netherlands, so it's the same time as yours. Yeah, we have the same time frame, but I thought around 9 or 10 o'clock would be the best time frame to live stream, because that would be kind of the perfect time for everybody, so everybody could kind of enjoy the live stream. And I know we have a lot from the US watching right now, and I think it's really early in the morning in Australia, so people are probably at work, but it was the time that worked. But sleep tight and don't let the bed box bite. I believe that's what you say. No, I don't have a Nintendo Switch. I don't believe I've had a Nintendo since the Nintendo 64. And that is a really long time ago, honestly, when you think about it. I'm not sure what to do with the entrance here. We have a lot of space, unused space, that I want to do something with. Maybe just put in a plant. And a rock, maybe. I mean, we're trying to do something, a mix between modern and, don't know what that is, modern and contemporary. So like contemporary cabin look. Just trying to figure out what we can. Yeah, but I mean, I think it's gonna look really good from the outside once we're done. So put maybe books. Hello, I'm Danish. How's it going in France? It is possible to watch the stream later. As soon as it is done here, it will then be processed and YouTube will upload it to my channel once it is fully like done with it. So you can watch the stream later, or I'm also going to take the footage from this build and do it into a speed build. So you can watch it as a speed build if you would prefer that. So yeah, it's really up to you what you do with it. What can we do here? Okay, let's move that. Can I create the same space? Yeah, it's not as fast as you see in the videos. Definitely not as fast. I'm actually a really slow builder, and having to interact with you guys is just making it go a bit more slow than it usually does, but I really enjoy interacting with you guys. So keep the questions coming. Whatever you have on your mind, I will try to answer. Looking for something to put in the corner here. Maybe a plant. No, no fountain. Oh, I know what we're gonna look for. Okay. We're gonna show all. My favorite season in the game or in real life? As soon as I'm finished with this build, and we still need to do this room and the upstairs and outside, then the stream is going to end. Otherwise this is just going to be a bit too overkill. Both. Okay, so my favorite season in the game is, I would have to say, fall or winter. And the reason for that is I love the way that the game looks in the winter season, but I would say that fall is the most amazing season, and it's also probably my favorite season in real life as well. Fall is such a beautiful season, both in the game and in real life. I'm kind of in love with the way that it looks, so I'd definitely say, yeah, fall is probably my favorite season. The way that it looks is just... Ooh, damn. Oh, that's so good. Actually, Eli, I hope I say your name correctly, but Mr. Smith or Mrs. Smith, I can't see from your picture. Hit me up on Twitter and ask me to do a pirate ship. That's the best way for me to remember, honestly. Otherwise, I'm just gonna forget. So here it is 23:43, so almost 12 o'clock. And it should be the same in France, if I'm not correct, or if I'm not mistaken. My Twitter name is also Auvbri, so it's the easiest way to find me. Just to name everything the same, so people need to delete laundry day. Okay, what should we do with the main room up here? Should we have like a grand big bed like this one? Or maybe something a bit more modern looking? Oh man, I hate the swatches in this one. Okay, I have an idea of what we can do. There is this... If I can live in a Sims world, can I choose of all the Sims worlds or only from the Sims 4? Only Sims 4. Okay. I would probably live in... Have to be careful what I'm saying here. Now I'm kind of like, okay, so refresh my memory. Was there a city or town released with seasons? Because I don't think there was. Just I'm trying to hide this thing from... No, there was not. Okay, so I think if I had to choose, I would go with either San Myshuno or what was it called? Windenburg. One of those two, and I'm leaning a bit more towards Windenburg just because I really love the aesthetic that they made in that town. I thought it was so good and so beautifully done that it's definitely a town that I could see myself live in. In real life. I'm not happy with the color swatches in this bed, but I really want to use it because it has like a lot of pillows. There was another one from Seasons as well. This one. We have better swatches. Okay, it's time for you guys to choose. Which bed should we have? So this is number 1, number 2, or number 3? Sunset Valley. number 2. Really? This one? I don't like the swatches. There's no really good swatches for this. I mean, what colors is this? If another one says number 3, I'm gonna go with 3. At least this one we can make work. Okay, so here was what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna move this. And if you guys can imagine this one. Or this one. Maybe with another swatch. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with number 3. It just fits the best. Orange. Then it just kind of disappears into the back. No. I want those to be brown. Maybe we could do something with the wallpaper here. Do you have like an orange? Brown is good. Okay, let's keep it. You guys seem to... Oops. You guys seem to love it. Okay, so we definitely need some paintings here to liven up the place. I'm not gonna have it look like this. So there's a specific painting that I want to use. Do you guys remember when I just overkill spammed used this painting? You guys hated that. I remember reading a comment like, why are you using that painting so much? Yeah, I know. I'm trying to figure out what we can do with the headboard. And I'm looking for a painting here that I feel like would go good with it. There we go. Wallpaper with columns on the end. That's actually a good idea. Let's try that. Columns, where are they? Then we should kind of, maybe if we use this and then have a column from in here. Like that maybe, and then have some lighting fixtures of some sort. We could also use and some plants, you know, just to make the place look a bit more And scale that up, down one bit. Actually white, so everything just doesn't become orange up here. Asian touch, yeah. What I want to do, I actually want to have some of these. Maybe not that exact one, maybe this one. Just because we don't actually have any of those up here. Then we could have, let's go into seating arrangements. Where is it? Comfort. Yeah, Ottoman, that's exactly what I'm looking for. Love seats. The Ottoman. I feel like this could go really well with this one. Maybe like that. And a nice cozy chair, but still keeping it modern. Let's just do it between. Yeah, that kind of works. We also need a dresser somewhere, but I think that's just not gonna happen in this space. Not that this sim really need it. Kind of want it. It's just, is that too in your face? Or could we get away with having that there? Yeah, we could do that. Let's do it. I mean, it is in the middle of a forest area, so who's gonna watch really? Unless it's like a murder or something. But I think we're gonna be okay. Let's move that up. Have that be a brighter color, so everything just doesn't like appear super dark. I still want to have a rug in here though, or carpet, whatever you guys call it. What is it? Rugs? Yeah, okay. Fluffy rug. Yeah, we want something real fluffy. And big too. Can we get away with a rug like this? Maybe. Is that just too corny, or does it actually work? I kind of like it. The avocado shape as well. What else? Yeah, I think it kind of brings a little edge to the place, so it's just not too contemporary, you know. Let's keep it. I like it. Okay, what do we want to do in here? We want to have a mirror. So let's go back, and we want to have a standing mirror. And I feel like we could, not that one, we could get away with using one of these. I've never gotten this. What is this? It's just, it's horrible. Never gonna use that. I mean, I might use it at some point, but it's just, it's not pretty, is it? It's just, it's not good. A chair. Or maybe this one. Do we have any newcomers? Anybody who hasn't told where they're from, comment down below. Tell me where you're from. I would love to know where the viewers are from. Where you're from. Yeah, I think the mirror fits really well with the aesthetics of the overall house. So honestly, New Hampshire, USA. Narnia, aka Sweden. Oh, okay. You're clever. Sverige. And Canada. Wow. Okay. Welcome to the stream. And Sweden again. Wow, a lot of Swedes in here. One thing I want to say that Sweden is really good at, and I give them mad props from that. You guys are the freaking best at Eurovision. You kill it every year, and it's just so good. I love watching Melody Festival. My favorite thing in the world. Is it true that everyone in Sweden is just obsessed with Eurovision? This is the entrance, so we're gonna have that's down here. Oops, wrong key. You hate it? No, don't say that. No. I love Eurovision so much. It's why Eurovision is literally half my life. It's like working as a chef and Eurovision and Sims. That's the three things that I love. And why no? Yeah, what is up with Germany? You guys have been in the bottom like the last 2 or 3 years. I mean, last year you did really good, but yeah, Germany's just not doing that great in Eurovision anymore. It's just you guys have went downhill. So let's make this room blue. Montreal, Canada. Yeah, and that song that Germany actually competed with this year in Eurovision was actually a Danish written song, which is like super funny, but because you guys actually had the best placement in years and it was not even German song. Oh my god, I think that here in Denmark we should definitely have like a whole month of Melodi Grand Prix, like you guys have in Sweden. I would love that, but it's just there's no audience for it here at all, so it's kind of a bummer. Eurovision is literally half my life. Okay, so working on the last room here before we go outside is the last bedroom, which I think is kind of like the guest bedroom of sorts. So let's try and not like make it too extravagant. Let's try to tone it down and have like a mixture between old and new in here. Yeah, why wouldn't I love Eurovision? It's the greatest contest in the world, isn't it? It's truly amazing. Eurovision for the win. I promise you, I would not get sick of it. I literally watch almost every single country's final because I'm so interested in Eurovision. I love it. I can never get enough of it. It is the best thing ever. What can we do? We need a mirror for over here. Maybe chuck it into the corner. I kind of like that. I'm like, bring it on. Bring on the Melodi Festival. I'm so on. I've actually been talking to a friend for a very long time about taking a trip to Sweden to watch some of the semifinals or andra chansen or whatever you guys call it, just to experience Melodi Festival because it just looks so good. I'm obsessed with it. I'm not even kidding. I love everything about it. And Sweden is just like, you guys take it so seriously. You really bring it every single time, and you are so intense about it. What is up with that? You like go crazy, and you have juries from other countries to like help you decide which song is gonna win, and it's just that's dedication. I love it. We should get some sort of lighting in here that we haven't really used. And I feel like we should make it this one in each corner and have it be a really quirky color like this green. Love it. Should I turn it down? I can turn it down for you guys. Let's just see here. Options, music, oops, audio. Let's turn the music down. There you go. Okay, one last thing. I want to get a chair in here. I know we have the ottoman, but I just want to have some sort of architectural piece. So let's just get these two chairs, make them matchy with the bed, And yeah, she's actually fluent in German. She grew up down in the southern part of Jutland, that is like on the border to Germany. So she, yeah, I do have the seasons, but yeah, she speaks fluently German, so that's pretty cool. And I don't understand a bloody thing of it, so yeah. No German for this guy. And a rock. Actually, can we, I want to do something with this. Can we just layer it so we have this fluffy looking rock? There we go. Okay, we're done with the inside now. Everything is finished. Let's move outside. Yeah, go ahead. Okay, so the outside here, I can kind of close this now. We don't really need it. The outside is kind of up for interpretation of what we're going to do here. And this is going to not take that long because I'm really fast at doing the outside stuff. Nothing in this game that you see me do is ever custom content. Ever. I don't use custom content. For the simple reason that everybody can play my play and download my houses. So there's always game of not game stuff from the packs or stuff like that, so everybody can have a chance at playing the builds that I have done. So we're just gonna create a little river here because we are in the area in the forest, kind of like a little lake. Gonna get it like brown, make this into a more brownish, so we can kind of hide that, get some terrain painting, and this is where you're gonna see all my little tips and tricks here. So what I like to do when I create like an area like this, that we want to create a fake lake, but yeah, I hope they add that as well. They actually said that they hadn't decided whether or not to actually include that, but that it could be coming in the future. So let's hope that they add that. But what I like to do is just create a black border from dirt around the space here. That way it's gonna get much easier to blend in once we start adding plants, because you are still going to be able to see the border from the pool, and there's only really one way to hide it, and that is with plants and the dirt tool here. So that's kind of what we're gonna do firstly. We want to use, what I like to do is always look at the surrounding area to kind of see what kind of plants we can use to make it blend in a bit more. So we can see we have a lot of shrubbery. This kind of where is it? I know it's here somewhere. This kind of purple one. We can use that. We can definitely use these. So these came with the outdoor retreat pack, which is let's actually here it was. That's what we're gonna use. Let's filter out the outdoor retreat game pack. See if we can find every single last thing of them. We're gonna use that, this, and that. This as well. Maybe that one. Haven't decided yet. Definitely this one is good. I want to use that because it's big and it can create... What? Okay, I'm gonna get mad. There we go. What was up with that? Not gonna use this. It's just too definitely we can use this one. Maybe this if no, too much. Okay, let's start building here. Yeah, we removed that really quick. Actually, I want to... Let's just raise this up one bit more. There we go. And I feel like we are going to have to... find something else here. This doesn't really work for me. I wanted it to, but it's... No, that's just too fancy. Oh, sorry, I'm yawning. It's just I've been to work today, so I'm a little tired at this point. Just gonna use the more... Yeah, the fences is really minimal too, and I also think the staircases... I know they keep bringing new staircases into the game, but I just think still that the staircase game is just a little weak at this point. I'm gonna use that. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do with this. I'm just gonna fill in places real quick because, as you guys know, this is still a modern cabin. Actually, you guys can help me decide when we upload this to the... No, that just didn't look good. When we upload this to the gallery, what we should call it and what the speed build is going to be called as well. Very exciting stuff. So this part of the garden would be where I feel like the more managed and like manicured part of the garden would be, whereas this around the quote-unquote lake is where it's a bit more tamed and, you know, untamed and crazy looking. So we're gonna start with this one. And just try to fill in the blanks. And try to make it look natural, but still have that manicured look to it. And this we're gonna use over here. Can we actually, no swatches. Well, that's fine. I actually have done a Eurovision stage, and it's my favorite stage of all time. It is from the 2013 Eurovision stage in Germany, Malmö, and it was so good. I fell in love with that stage, and I want to have it in real life. It is the dream. You might think I'm freaking crazy, but yeah, my dream is to have the 2013 Eurovision stage. And I want it. And it's gonna happen at some point in my life. I promise you that. Okay. I don't want to add too much of a pathway here. Oh, no. Because I feel like that would just ruin it. So let's just make a real subtle one. Go around. Like in the beginning really strong and then becoming subtle as we go out. It would be a Sims party with Eurovision background music and lots of good food. That is the dream. Okay, this is the entrance. This is where I feel like the real entrance would be. So this part. So I'm going to have to build a little deck here. With a little seating space. Oh, sorry. Yeah, that would be great. Or maybe like the winners from the past year. That would be cool. Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed once I finish this. I can't unfinish it now. It's just, I need to do this. It's gonna happen. Can interact with objects. What is that about? Okay. My name is René in Danish. I can just write it down for you. And you will probably pronounce it René in English, but that's just not my name. It is René. Now, I don't use it that often here on YouTube, just to have a, you know, somewhat amount of privacy, which is actually really impossible. Put those in, make everything look good, because it's in the real picture. And over here as well. There we go. Beautiful. Not every Sunday, because I have a really busy, like crazy busy work schedule. So the reason that I'm doing this Sunday is because I have the day off tomorrow, and I had a short work day today. So, but I will be doing live streams more often now. I've come into the new work schedule from my new workplace, and everything is a bit more relaxed now, and I can kind of concentrate on YouTube again, confined to the damn that boundary. But yeah, I will definitely be doing live streams more often. So, and I'm gonna give a plug again to my Twitter channel or Twitter page, but definitely go follow me on Twitter and like keep up with my Twitter updates, because I'm gonna update you guys on Twitter when something new happens, new builds, stuff I'm wanna do and need the help from you guys to achieve. So definitely follow me on Twitter. I know it's something I've plugged a lot this evening, but or evening, wherever you are, what time it is, but yeah, it's the best way for me to interact with you guys as well, besides YouTube. So definitely follow me on Twitter if you have something you want to say or you want to come in contact with me. It is the best way to do so. Actually, let's just save this real quick, because I totally forgot that we haven't saved once in this live stream. How bad would it be if everything just got deleted? I would probably rage quit. I mean, like, really rage quit this this live stream, and it would go so fast. I'm just trying to create a nice like area around the lake here, and we're gonna add some plants to the lake as well. Purple flowers. I'm pretty sure it's lavender, but yeah, why would you say that? And some of these. These are probably my favorite flowers to come with this game pack. This white one. It's just a nice coverage for the bottom and makes everything look great. Okay, let's add some stones here, because let's face it, we're in the woods. Scale some up, move them around, place some other ones. Over here. I'm sorry if you can hear my squeaky chair, but it's really, I honestly, I don't know what to do about it, and it's annoying me, but I'm kind of used to it. Why is this suddenly a problem? That has never been a problem before. That's weird. Yes, there. Maybe make that, oops, smaller. There we go. What did I want to do? Yeah, getting a new chair. Again, money problem. Seeing that I don't have any, so this is something to add to the list. So what we're gonna do is, I'm not actually sure what this algae clump. This is really weird, but in Danish we would call this duck food. These algae clumps. I've always wondered why, but let's just put some of these. And again, as you guys can see, we can't cover up like the whole fountain pool edge thing. But we can try as much as possible to kind of create the illusion that this is a lake. And again, as Brunetti said in the earlier comment, getting a like water tool or whatever we should call it alongside the terrain editing would be amazing in the future, but I'm honestly thinking that it's not gonna be long before we're gonna see the base game for The Sims 5. I mean, it's been a long time, hasn't it? Steaming Arenade. I'm looking for the jumbled. It's but I think this is going to be almost the end here. Let's just get this. Do a little something in the back. What do you guys think we should do in the back here? Any ideas? We could like make a little campfire area maybe. What else? Some activities. Definitely a swing set. If you guys don't have that, get Seasons. It's the best expansion pack, honestly. You get so much for your money. I mean, we could do the barbecue in the front here. We have the stuff for it. I wanted to get something here. There we go. I wanted to have this one, just because it's super modern and it kind of fits the place really well. There we go. Barbecue. Let's actually get this old school barbecue here. I love this. I think it's kind of cute. There we go. Back to the back here. Oh, walleyes. The last thing we're gonna do. Activities for the outside. Campfire. Well, do I have the well? Yeah, we have this whispering well. Kind of do that in the back here. Really tucked away. That could be really cool. Campfire in the bottom of the garden. Just some terrain editing. Again, real strong in the beginning, leading out, so it's kind of like a bit overgrown. And come on. There we go. Okay, I think this is it. So the last thing we're gonna do is tackle the outside lights. And this is something that is really important because it kind of made the whole build from the original picture that we had stand out so much. So we want to have these lights here. And I feel like we should have them in the back as well. You know, just to kind of light the place up at night and make it look really nice and cozy. Some lights in the evening. Maybe not in the back, that doesn't make any sense, but definitely in the front here. In the pathway. There we go. And yeah, we could also maybe use some lights here. There we go. Okay. And I guess that's the build. So before we upload this to the gallery, let me know what you guys think we should call it. Damn, I hate it when it does that. I wish we could choose the thumbnail pictures ourselves, but yeah, that's just not possible. Let's actually do this real quick. Any suggestions to what we should call this? To what we should call this build here? You're gonna... The crutch house. Man, that was such a creepy build. I'm gonna take that. I mean, we could just call it Lakeside Retreat, because that's basically what it is. Lakeside Lodge. That's good. Let's go with that. Ooh, damn, caps lock. Bye bye. Love you. Okay. The Lakeside Lodge is a modern take on a classic cabin. I think we can say that. Boom. Hashtag. No, it's actually quite cheap, and we did a lot of stuff in it, so I think it turned out really nice. I mean, it turned out really good. I'm proud of it, and yeah, it's all with the help of you guys. So hashtag cabin. Hashtag. Where is the freaking hashtag? There we go. And hashtag modern. There we go. 2 bedrooms. 1. And upload it. There we go. that's it. Thank you so much to everybody who watched the stream. I want to thank everybody who joined the stream, had inputs, and yeah, I know I just saw it. But thank you so much for everybody who had input and watched the stream with us. Thank you so much for joining the stream, and I think I will go to bed. And yeah, there's nothing else for me to say other than have a truly fantastic day wherever you are in the world, and I hope to see you next time for another house building video, let's play, or stream. So have a truly fantastic day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you next time. Bye.